this spoken English listening practice session. In this lesson, you will learn how to speak English naturally in meetings and everyday professional situations. This session is designed for corporate professionals, software developers, business teams, and anyone who wants to improve spoken English confidence step by step. Please listen carefully and focus on pronunciation, rhythm, and clarity. If possible, repeat the sentences softly after you hear them. Let us begin by imagining that you are joining an online meeting. You open your laptop, you connect to the call, and you greet the participants in a polite and confident way. You might start by saying, "Hello, everyone. Good morning. And thank you for joining today's meeting. My name is Disha, and I will be leading today's discussion. I hope everyone is doing well and having a productive day so far. Before we begin, please confirm if my audio is clear and if you can see my screen properly. Professional greetings are simple but very important. A calm voice and clear words create a positive first impression. When you speak slowly and confidently, people feel comfortable listening to you. You do not need difficult vocabulary to sound professional. Simple English, spoken clearly, is always powerful. Now imagine that you are introducing the purpose of the meeting. You might say, "Today we will discuss the development of an e commerce software platform and review the project timeline." The goal of this session is to understand the client's requirements and align our technical approach with business needs. I will first provide a short overview and then we'll move into requirement gathering and discussion. Before moving forward, it is common in corporate environments to inform participants that the meeting may be recorded. You can say, "Before we start, I would like to inform everyone that this meeting may be recorded for internal documentation and training purposes. Your privacy is important to us, so I would like to ask for your permission to continue with recording. Please let me know if anyone has any concerns. Thank you for your cooperation." Now let us continue with the introduction of the software project. This project focuses on building a modern e-commerce platform that supports online product browsing, secure payments, and efficient order management. Our team follows an agile methodology, which means we work in small stages and continuously improve the product. This approach allows us to adapt quickly to feedback and changing business requirements. When presenting a corporate deck, it is helpful to speak in short, clear sentences. You might say the development process includes requirement gathering, design, development, testing, and deployment. Each phase has a specific goal, and a team collaborates closely with stakeholders throughout the journey. We aim to deliver a scalable and user friendly solution that supports long term business growth. Let us now talk about requirement gathering. Requirement gathering is the stage where we listen carefully to the client's needs. You might ask questions like, "Could you please explain your main business objectives for this platform? What type of customers are you targeting? Which features are most important for the first release? Do you need integration with mobile applications or third-party systems?" Asking clear questions shows professionalism and helps avoid confusion later. Active listening is equally important. When the client speaks, you can respond with phrases such as, "Thank you for sharing that information," or "That is very helpful for understanding your goals." You can also say, "Let me summarize what I understood so far," to make sure we are aligned. Summarizing is a strong communication skill. For example, you may say, "Based on our discussion, the platform should provide fast product search, secure payment options, and a smooth checkout process." The system should also include an admin dashboard for managing inventory and customer data. We will document these requirements and share them for your review after the meeting. Now imagine that you are explaining the timeline of the project. You might say the estimated timeline for the first version of the software is 12 weeks. The design phase will take 2 weeks, development will take 6 weeks, testing will take 3 weeks, and final deployment will take 1 week. Regular progress updates will be shared during weekly meetings. When speaking about timelines, clarity is very important. Use simple numbers and short sentences. Avoid speaking too fast. A steady pace helps listeners understand the information better. Let us move into some natural English used during technical presentations. You might say our goal is to create a seamless user experience that allows customers to navigate the platform easily. We will use modern technologies to ensure high performance and security. The architecture will be designed to handle increasing traffic as the business grows. Now we will transition into a softer, more conversational tone that often happens during meetings. Sometimes participants ask casual questions or share small comments. You might respond with phrases like, "That's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up. I completely agree with your suggestion. Let us explore that idea further." Casual workplace communication helps build stronger relationships. You might say, "How was your weekend?" or "I hope your week is going well." These simple sentences create a friendly environment without losing professionalism. Imagine that a team member asks about the technical stack. You could respond by saying, "We plan to use a modern web framework that supports fast performance and scalability. Our team has strong experience with e-commerce solutions, and we aim to deliver a secure and reliable platform." Confidence in spoken English grows when you practice structured sentences repeatedly. Let us practice a few motivational lines. I speak clearly during meetings. I express my ideas with confidence. I am improving my professional English every day. I communicate effectively with my team. Now let us imagine that the meeting is moving towards the closing stage. You might say, "Thank you everyone for your valuable input and participation today. Your feedback helps us improve the solution and align with your expectations. We will share the meeting notes and next steps by email." Ending a meeting professionally leaves a positive impression. You can say, "If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out at any time. It was great connecting with all of you today. Have a wonderful day ahead, and thank you once again." Before we finish this listening practice, let us take a moment to reflect on the importance of consistency. Improving spoken English is not about perfection. It is about regular practice, clear listening, and steady confidence. Each time you listen to English conversations, your brain becomes more familiar with natural sentence patterns. Imagine yourself speaking confidently in your next meeting. You greet everyone calmly, you present your ideas clearly, and you respond to questions naturally. This confidence grows slowly through daily listening and speaking practice. Take a deep breath and relax your mind. Listen to the rhythm of the language. Notice how sentences flow from one idea to another. English becomes easier when you focus on understanding meaning rather than memorizing complex grammar rules. As you continue this session, remember that progress happens one sentence at a time. Every word you hear builds stronger listening skills. Every phrase you repeat strengthens your speaking ability. Thank you for practicing spoken English with focus and patience. Let us continue improving together, one conversation at a time. Now let us continue with our spoken English listening practice. Take a comfortable breath and relax your shoulders. Imagine that you are confidently leading a professional meeting and guiding your audience through each step of the discussion. Speaking clearly and calmly helps people understand you better, and it also helps you feel more confident while communicating in English. Let us begin with a smooth transition into another section of the meeting. You might say, "Thank you for your attention so far, and now I would like to explain more about our development methodology. Our team believes in clear communication, structured planning, and continuous improvement. We focus on understanding the client's needs before starting technical implementation. During presentations, it is helpful to use linking phrases. For example, you can say, moving forward, let us look at the next stage of the project. Another useful sentence is, I would like to highlight a few important points before we continue. These simple transitions make your speech sound professional and organized. Imagine that you're presenting the workflow of an e commerce platform. You might explain, first, users visit the website and browse products. Next, they add items to the cart and proceed to checkout. Finally, they complete the payment through a secure gateway. Our goal is to make this journey smooth and enjoyable for every customer. While explaining technical ideas, try to keep your sentences short and clear. You could say the system will include a responsive design so customers can use it on mobile devices and laptops. We will also integrate analytics tools to understand user behavior and improve performance over time. Now, let us practice some natural English phrases used when answering questions during meetings. You may say, that is a very good question. Thank you for asking. Let me explain this in a simple way. From a technical perspective, we plan to use a scalable architecture that supports future growth. If needed, we can customize the solution according to your business needs. Professional communication is not only about giving information, it is also about listening carefully and acknowledging others. You might say, I appreciate your suggestion and I believe it will add value to the project. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. They are very helpful. Now imagine that someone asks about the estimated delivery time. You can respond calmly by saying, based on our current analysis, the first version of the software can be delivered within 12 weeks. However, we will continuously review progress and adjust the timeline if necessary. Transparency builds trust during professional discussions. Let us move into a short practice section focused on clarity and confidence. Listen carefully and imagine yourself speaking these sentences in a real meeting. I am happy to present our ideas today. I believe this solution will support your business growth. I am confident that our team can deliver high quality results. Clear communication helps everyone stay aligned. Now let us transition into requirement clarification. Sometimes clients provide detailed feedback and you need to respond politely. You could say, thank you for explaining your expectations so clearly. Let me repeat what I understood to ensure accuracy. You would like the platform to support multiple payment options and provide a simple checkout experience. Please let me know if my understanding is correct. Repeating information is not a sign of weakness. It shows professionalism and attention to detail. When you summarize ideas, people feel heard and respected. Imagine that the meeting pauses for a moment and the conversation becomes more relaxed. You might say, while we are waiting for the next slide to load, I hope everyone is having a productive week. Small friendly comments help create a comfortable environment. Now let us practice casual workplace English that still sounds professional. You might say, I really enjoyed our last discussion. It gave me new ideas about the project. Or you could say, I appreciate the teamwork and collaboration we have built so far. Positive language encourages stronger relationships at work. Confidence also comes from repeating simple affirmations. Listen to these sentences and imagine saying them during your daily routine. I speak English with clarity and confidence. I express my ideas calmly and professionally. Every day, my communication skills become stronger. I am comfortable speaking during meetings and presentations. Let us continue with another part of the corporate presentation. You might say, now I would like to discuss the design approach for the e-commerce platform. Our goal is to create a clean and intuitive interface that makes navigation easy for users. We focus on user experience because satisfied customers are more likely to return. Design discussions often include visual explanations. You can say, on this slide, you can see the home page layout and product categories. The navigation menu is simple, and the checkout process is designed to reduce complexity. We believe this structure will improve conversion rates and customer satisfaction. Now imagine that someone asks about security features. You could respond by saying, security is a top priority for our team. We implement secure authentication methods and encrypted payment systems to protect user data. Regular testing ensures that the platform remains safe and reliable. Let us slow down for a moment and practice some listening repetition. I will explain the solution step by step. Our team works with dedication and attention to detail. We value clear communication and strong collaboration. Professional English becomes easier when you speak naturally. As the meeting progresses, you may need to guide the conversation. You could say, let us move to the next topic so we can cover everything within the scheduled time. Time management is an important part of corporate communication. When you respect time, people respect your leadership. Now imagine that you are summarizing the progress made during the session. You might say, today we discussed project goals, software methodology, and key requirements for the e-commerce platform. We also reviewed the estimated timeline and design approach chapter. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights and feedback. Ending sentences with gratitude creates a positive tone. You can say, I truly appreciate your participation and support. Your ideas help us build a better solution. Let us continue with a short motivational listening section. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to these words. I am learning spoken English step by step. I am becoming more confident with every conversation. I speak with clarity, calmness, and purpose. My voice sounds natural and professional. Now imagine that the meeting is almost complete. You might say, before we conclude, I would like to review the next steps. Our team will finalize the requirement document and share it with you by tomorrow. Once approved, we will begin the design phase and schedule our next meeting. Clear closing statements help everyone understand what happens next. You can say, please feel free to contact me if you have additional questions after this session. I am always happy to help and provide further clarification. Finally, you close the meeting in a warm and professional way. Thank you everyone for your time and collaboration today. It was wonderful connecting with all of you. Have a productive day ahead and take care. Take a slow breath and relax. You have just practiced another step toward confident spoken English. Keep listening regularly, keep speaking clearly, and continue building your professional communication skills. Let us continue our spoken English listening practice. Take a moment to relax your mind and focus on the rhythm of the language. Imagine that you are confidently guiding another professional discussion, speaking clearly and naturally while your audience listens with interest. Consistency is the key to improvement, and every sentence you hear helps you become more comfortable with English communication. Now imagine that you are starting a follow up meeting with a client. You might begin by saying, "Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you are doing well today. Thank you for joining this follow up session where we will review the progress of our e commerce software project. I appreciate your time and continued collaboration." Professional meetings often begin with a quick recap. You could say, "During our last discussion, we finalized the main requirements and agreed on the design direction. Today, I will provide an update on development progress and highlight the next steps. Please feel free to ask questions at any time during the presentation." Providing structure helps listeners stay focused. You might say, "First, I will discuss the development status, then, we will review the testing process, and finally, we will talk about deployment planning." Clear transitions make your speech sound organized and confident. Let us imagine that you are explaining development updates. You could say, "Our development team has completed the initial modules of the e commerce platform, including product listing, user registration, and payment integration. We have also started working on performance optimization to ensure fast loading times. The team is collaborating closely to maintain quality and efficiency. Sometimes, technical topics require simple explanations. You might say, in simple terms, performance optimization means making the website faster and more responsive for users. When customers can browse smoothly, they are more likely to complete purchases. Now imagine that someone asks about challenges faced during development. You could respond by saying, "Every project has challenges, but our team approaches them as opportunities to learn and improve. We communicate regularly, review feedback, and adjust our strategy when needed. This mindset helps us deliver better results." Let us move into a listening practice section focused on professional responses. That is a valuable suggestion, and I will share it with the team. "Thank you for your patience while we finalize this feature. We are committed to delivering a reliable and high quality product. Your feedback helps us improve continuously." As you listen to these sentences, notice the calm and confident tone. Professional English does not require complex grammar. It requires clarity, respect, and steady communication. Now imagine that you are discussing testing and quality assurance. You might say, "The testing phase ensures that the platform works smoothly before launch. After, our quality assurance team checks for bugs, verifies functionality, and tests the user experience across different devices. This process helps us maintain high standards." If someone asks about user feedback, you can say, "We plan to collect feedback from early users and make improvements based on their experience." Continuous improvement is an important part of modern software development. Let us transition into a softer, more conversational tone. During meetings, there are moments when you connect with people on a personal level. You might say, "I hope everyone is staying motivated and enjoying the progress we have made so far. It has been a pleasure working together on this project." Casual yet professional language creates a positive atmosphere. For example, you could say, "I really appreciate the teamwork we have built during these sessions. Your ideas and suggestions make the project stronger." Now let us practice some motivational listening lines. "I am confident in my ability to communicate in English. I speak clearly and calmly during professional discussions. Every conversation helps me grow and improve. I feel comfortable expressing my thoughts in meetings." Imagine that you are presenting a new feature for the e commerce platform. You might say, we are introducing a personalized recommendation system that suggests products based on user behavior. This feature will enhance customer experience and increase engagement. Our goal is to create a platform that feels modern and intuitive. When presenting ideas, it is helpful to explain benefits clearly. You could say, this feature will help customers find products faster and improve overall satisfaction. Simple explanations make technical topics easier to understand. Now let us focus on requirement clarification once again. You may say, just to confirm, you would like the platform to support multiple languages and regional payment options. Please let me know if there are additional features you would like us to consider in future updates. Clear confirmation avoids misunderstandings later. Listening carefully is just as important as speaking clearly. When someone finishes sharing an idea, you can respond with phrases like, thank you for explaining that, or I understand your perspective. These small acknowledgements show respect and professionalism. Imagine that the meeting pauses for a moment and you take the opportunity to reconnect with the audience. You might say, while we review the next slide, I would like to thank everyone for their active participation today. Your insights help us shape a better solution. Now let us move into another shadowing practice section. Listen to each sentence and imagine repeating it in your mind. I am presenting my ideas with confidence. I guide meetings with clarity and focus. I communicate professionally with my team. I am improving my spoken English every day. As you continue listening, notice how the sentences flow naturally. English becomes easier when you focus on meaning instead of memorizing complex rules. Let us imagine that you are guiding the meeting toward the final stages. You might say, before we conclude, I would like to summarize today's discussion. We reviewed development progress, discussed testing strategies, and planned the next phase of the project. Your feedback has been extremely valuable. Clear summaries help everyone remember key points. You could say, after this meeting, our team will prepare an updated timeline and share it with you for review. We look forward to your continued support. Now imagine a more relaxed workplace conversation happening after the main discussion ends. You might say, it has been great collaborating with everyone, and I truly enjoy these productive sessions. Positive words create stronger professional relationships. Let us take a moment for calm listening practice. Close your eyes if possible and listen to these affirmations. I speak English naturally and confidently. I express my ideas with clarity and respect. I feel comfortable communicating in professional environments. Every day, my spoken English becomes stronger. As the meeting approaches its conclusion, you might say, thank you all for your dedication and valuable contributions. Our collaboration continues to inspire progress and innovation. I look forward to our next session. Ending with gratitude leaves a strong impression. You can say, have a wonderful day ahead, and thank you for being part of this journey. Take care and stay motivated. Take another slow breath and relax your mind. You have just completed another section of spoken English listening practice. Remember that improvement happens gradually through consistent effort and positive thinking.